Well, we shall see if people will come back. Oh, my internet sucks. Hey, Monica. Hey, JC. Yeah, if I drop again, I'll just have to call it a night. Hey, beautiful Bella. How are you, my darling? Hey, Eva. And we're back. Yes, I got kicked it out. My internet just went trying to stay from losing my ever loving mind. All the crap that's going on is about to stress me the you know what out. Hey, B lady. Man, people has gone crazy. Hey, Mr. J. Okay, thank you. It's all this BLM crap. Oh gosh, I know. I know. You know, I've got to the point. They're screaming they want Texas now. And I'm thinking what we should have done is just let them keep their little Chaz area. In a couple of weeks, every blame one of them would have been dead because they killed each other. And then we wouldn't have had to worry about it. The BLM, they want Texas to be, they want it, they said that way they could be their own sovereign government. Let me make sure I get this right because I don't want it. That they would consider that their whatever for being slaves. No white people could live there. They don't want no Republicans there. They just want people that believe the way they believe there. So, lady, you wouldn't. They wouldn't want you there, darling, because you don't think like them. And I'm in the back of my mind, and I know this sounds terrible to say. Part of me thinks give it to them. They won't live there 2 weeks. They'll all be dead. That's what I want to know. Well, the thing of it is, they can keep the oil wells there. They wouldn't have to move those oil wells because, all right, obviously, none of them is working, so they're not going to know how to run the oil wells. Two, the daffy buggers want to kill each other. That's all they do. They don't care. I don't get it. They don't care about each other, which does not make any bit of sense to me. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't like Mr. Obama, but if him or his goofy wife was hurting on the side of the road, I'd break my neck to help them the best I could. And I don't like them. But I mean, if they give it to them, they're going to have each other killed in a couple of weeks. And then the good people will be the only ones left. Oh, I know. I know. They should have just let them keep Chaz. Hey, Anthony. You would call for a fee. Now, see, I don't wish no bad on nobody. And if there's anybody hurt, I don't care how bad I dislike that person. I will do everything I can do. I'll do everything I can to help that person, no matter how bad I dislike that person. Because I don't hate nobody, but I do hate their actions. But I tell you what, people is going crazy. But you know, it's just, if they'll just let these idiots kill themselves. But what bothers me is the innocent babies getting killed. 11 kids in the last 2 weeks. We're talking ages 13 and below. 11 children in the last 2 weeks has been killed over this mess. Them babies were innocent. And my heart goes out to these mamas that are having to bury their babies. That's the. But that's what bothers me. You think that only lasts 3.5 seconds? But there's a video that this new group, let me see if I can say their abbreviations right. NFAC or NFOC. Is the new abbreviation of the split from the BLM. But this don't make no sense to me. It's like they just want a war. That's it. That's all they do is they want a war. Yeah, they're stupid. Oh, hold on. My other beautiful Bella wants out. Come on, beautiful. Come on. But it blows my mind. WKRP in Cincinnati. Oh, wobbly. Darling, you're going to have to explain to me what that means. There's too many words. I mean, there's too many letters in that for me to figure out. I am in that club too, sweetheart. Where do I sign up to join? Oh my God. I am good. How are you? I need a shirt like that. We're gonna have to figure out how to make one. But I tell you what, there's so much crazy. There's just so much crazy in this world today. I'll admit, the other night I asked God, I said, I don't know what you still need me here for, but if you don't need me here for it, will you just be nice enough to take me on out because I don't want to see this mess? Yes, we need a Twitter group. What is your movement? I told the good Lord, I said, man, I said, Lord, if you don't need me here, I said, please just call me on home. I said, I am so tired of all this crap. I'm tired of seeing the babies. I'm tired of seeing the babies get killed. It's pitiful. No, honey, I ain't a leader. I'm just one of them. I don't know what I is, but I'm just one of them. I'm just a person. I ain't a leader. Hey, Gardner. But I tell you what, the whole blame world. I wish there was a way, even though Miss Bella wouldn't like it. There's a way to just get all of us put together and fix us a little dome. We'd have to make sure there was a Hobby Lobby and a Michaels and a TJ Maxx and a Marshalls, because if not, Bella would go insane. Oh, fixes a little town, but make sure Bella has all these little shopping centers. I'll even fix a faux Starbucks for her so she won't feel too left out. Yeah, we fix us a biodome. We got to figure out how to. We're going to have to make all the home interior stuff and tell Bella we need rocks for payment. She can go pick up rocks and give to us. Because, currency, we ain't going to have no currency. And we just make our own little community of self-reliantness. Yeah, I said a coffee shop. I said I could paint a little faux Starbucks on it. I can charge you a big rock for a cup of coffee. And then you feel like you did your shopping. I got to give you heck, Bella. I love you. Oh, yes, ma'am, she does. Let me tell you, she does some of the prettiest home interior stuff you've ever seen in your life. And I'm going to tell you what, you can be having the worst day. You click on Bella's channel, and her smile and her little quirkiness will just suck that bad day right out of you. Okay, Elizabeth, you take care, honey. Oh, I wish we lived closer together too. I don't like this spread out all over the place. I mean, I think it's awesome to get to talk to people over in the UK and in Canada and all that. But when you get to know people, you want them close to you. That's like Aid. Aid is over in the UK. I'd give anything for him to be here. Yeah, he does. I'll admit that he does. But I'm so ready to have a little biodome and all of us be in it. We'll just have to do little fronts on houses or buildings, just so Bella'd feel like she's shopping, though. Could you imagine her coming up with a big old purse full of rocks? Yeah, that's why he spread us around. But let me tell you, she'd have some muscles from you know where carrying that big old bag of rocks around. Now, dang it, Fly. You're going to piss me off. Oh, gosh, I know. I know. Oh, gosh, I know, Wobbly. So what? What's a Fraggle drip? I've heard of Fraggle Rock. I've never heard of a Fraggle drip. Isn't Fraggle Rock like a cartoon? Like with the Muppets? Oh, there we go. There we go. Bella, before you could give us the rocks, you would have to make masks for them because we don't want no Rona. I thought it was a puppet show. Oh my gosh. Oh, you better not be wearing no mask. I only wear a mask when I have to go to the doctor's office. And I'm supposed to go back the 9th to have another deal done on my leg. I ain't going. I'm going to be calling them and saying, nope, put the procedure off because y'all done screwed up and got more Rona up there. I ain't coming nowhere near you. That I only wear it when I have to go to the doctor and I have to sit in the doctor's office, and It's mandatory in a doctor's office. Oh, wow. I think there's 55 in our county. That's right. You make chicken soup. Oh, was she really sick back in February? I was really sick. Was it December? I think it was December. I was sick. And I was like, Lord, just call me on home. I don't want to deal with this mess. But then a few weeks go by and took about 3 weeks. That's all right. Oh, I know they did. And supposedly she was drinking their blood. The Pix has? Oh my gosh. Oh no. I bet she'll I bet I figure she'll be gone. I figure she'll commit suicide a day or two before it's supposed to come out. My deal is if she has that shit, she needs to get it out there now. Don't wait. It's too late for him to throw his hat in the ring. So see, she'll be dead. She'll be dead in 24 hours. But she'll be dead within 24 hours. She should have with the day they got her, she should have gave that shit over to people that she knows would have put that out there. Oh, go figure. Go figure. Oh, she'll die of suicide, but we'll have COVID too. What do you want to bet? I'm afraid if I click that link, If I get bootied, y'all. Oh, I hope Putin has a copy. Okay, I won't click it now. I just got it put over to the deal. That way I won't lose it because for some reason, I don't know why, but my chats disappear. And you can't see the conversation. I'm staying here. I'm staying here. Well, this is the thing. Putin really don't care what goes on over here, but he knows who he can work with and who he can't. He knows who he can trust and who he can't. He knows who he can push around and who he can't. Oh, I know. I'm just, mm. I don't like everything Trump's done. I don't. But I have to say, I will be voting for him because he has done more for us, the regular people, than any other president has. Did I hear whose speech? Which Trump's? And which one are we talking about? The the worst thing I can't stand about Trump, okay? His freaking ego. No, I haven't heard that one, honey. I'll have to go watch it. No, I haven't seen it. I'll have to watch it. That is the worst thing I hate about Trump is you better be glad I'm your president. I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. Okay, we understand. This is what you've accomplished. Quit patting yourself on the back. You've been a good boy. That's enough. Which I understand he's trying to win over people that don't. Uh-oh, something scared you? Oh, I know that. I know that. I know that. But in the Bible, it says you don't boast. And I just want to slap him and say, stop boasting, stop boasting, stop boasting. We understand, but let other people say this about you. Please do not say it about yourself. It makes you look like an egotistical maniac. You understand what I'm saying? Let other people bring you up. Don't boast yourself up. Morning or evening or after, whatever this is, Tony. How are you? It's almost morning. It's almost morning. So, what scared you, bee lady? But it just, he don't scare me. I mean, he don't scare me. It's just I get so sick of his ego. But I did buy something to have live chats to just piss people off. Yes, I'm that type of person. I will have something by I will have something behind me to piss a person off, especially if they're left wing. Oh, there was no ego. Okay, good. Because that's what gets me is his ego. And I just want to bend him over my leg, spank his little butt, and say, let others build you up. I know these over here are trying to tear you down, but you got all these over here that want to build you up. Let them do their job, and you just be humble and kind. Don't be boastful. That I have to say that's the worst. Well, that's a hairy cigarette. Look at that right there. It's just I want to tell him, don't be boastful. Oh, I know he is. Could you imagine? Could you imagine what that? And they have gone for his throat since day one. His butt ain't. Well, it ain't that big. Trust me, I've busted bigger butts. Oh well, that's kind of scary, but then it makes me feel better too. I don't know how I can every day. They have been like wolves and lions ripping at this man, just ripping at his throat constantly. And he has stood strong and steadfast. But he's done things in his life that I don't like, that I don't approve of. But guess what? I'll guarantee you there's every one of us that has done something in our life that people do not approve of and do not like. So, no, I haven't watched them, honey. I haven't watched the haulers. And the deal that them ripping on Melania, that pisses me off to no end. You know, them ripping her pisses me off. I don't even know the woman, but everybody that rips her a new one, I just want to go and karate chop them in the throat. Well, the thing of it is, Gardner, this is the thing. Everything goes by that Bible. Everything that happens goes by that Bible. If we get 4 more years of Trump, which I pray we do, we may be able to breathe a tad easier. That as soon as Trump is over, I honestly believe that Antichrist will be in there. I may be wrong. Okay, who got in a car wreck? Yeah, he was. He was tight with the. Oh my God, honey, he was tight with everybody. Everybody wanted to be. Everybody wanted to be in the presence of Donald Trump, but there was a reason they wanted to be in the presence of Donald Trump. Because they wanted to be in the presence of Donald Trump's money. They wanted him to donate to their causes. So they befriended him, and as soon as he became president, they knifed him in the back. Oh, the Hollers were in a car accident? But that's the only reason they wanted him. And what gets my goat is they want to holler he's racist. Do they not realize he dated, I believe it was 5. I can't say African American because you ain't African, you're American. If you're African, you're in Africa. If you're American, you're in the United States. So, anyway, the color that they say he is racist against, you realize he dated 5? Oh, good night, Bella. I love you. Hey, Ozart. Yes, he loves people. B lady, how do I say that? That's right. That's right. That's right. Sweet dreams, sweetheart. Oh, yes, he was loved greatly until he ran as a Republican. They all wanted him around until he ran as a Republican. And he will tell you the reason he ran as a Republican is because he didn't approve of killing babies. Well, see, that's just like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. When I'm explaining to someone, if somebody says something, I'll say, well, he's a man and blah, 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 blah. And if somebody, well, why didn't you tell me he was of a different color? What the hell's his color got to do with it? I mean, when people describe me, do they describe me as a white woman? They just say a woman. I don't get it. But I told somebody go watch Following Yeshua. I love to listen to him preach. And somebody goes, well, why didn't you tell me he was a black man? I said, why does it matter? He's preaching the word of God. He's a man. You know, color has nothing to do with preaching the word of God. He's an American. I'm an American. I don't understand why color has to be an issue. Yes, I have. I've been seeing his videos. Well, the weird thing is, well, some of y'all didn't know, but some of you do. Remember when I was talking about dreams I had been having? I believe it was in June or March of last. Well, I'd been having them for a long time, and I believe it was finally June or March. The good Lord said, "Tell them." So I told what my dream was. My dream exactly was fire, ice, and darkness. Had no clue what caused the fire. And I kept telling them, all I know is it's in December. The fire's in December. Well, guess what? Australia had all those fires. The ice. Could not figure out what in the world the ice was. Well, if you remember, just a month or two ago, there was freak ice storms. So the only thing is left is the darkness. So does that mean the sun's going to be covered? I don't know. Does that mean the darkness is an EMP? I don't know. But I know there's going to be darkness. And God was telling me, tell people get ready, tell people get ready, tell people get ready. So that's why I was stressing, please get ready. Please get ready. I don't know what it is, but it's happening in December. It starts after December. Is all I knew is in December something was going to happen, and I didn't know what it was. The dream, I can't remember if I finally went out public with it. Eva might remember. Was last year in June or July. I can't remember. And I told people get ready because that coming December, something was going to happen. So, yes, it would have been December 2019. And crap went to happening in December of 2019. But the only thing I could think on the ice, yeah, it was around June or July, but I can't remember which one. And I kept saying, God, I don't want to tell people. People's going to think I'm a freaking loon. And he said, I didn't ask you what you want, kid. I told you what to do. Yes, sir. I think so. I think so, Lady B. Because that one happened in December. It was just a couple of months ago, wasn't it? Montana and who all had the freak ice storms that they got dumped with a foot of snow or more. I don't know. It was a long time. That's all I know is it was a long time. What is an EMP? An EMP is an electric magnetic pulse. It fries computers. It fries your electric stations and stuff like that. Hey, Davita. Yeah, I understand. Hey, Virginia. Well, God bless you too, sweetheart. But so far, the only thing about my dream that has not come true is the darkness. And I don't know when the darkness starts. I don't know if it's, I just don't know. The darkness could start after the election. I don't know. Yeah, plus the COVID. Hey, sweet mom. Yes, I know. I know. That's why I always stress to people, please have more than one way to heat your house. Please. It could be a media blackout. I don't know. It was black. All I seen was fire, ice, and darkness. Didn't get any explanations on it. I was just told, tell them what you seen. Tell them to get prepared. That's what I did. And I've not had any of the dreams since. So, I mean, I just don't know. The darkness could be a volcano erupting, black in the skies. I don't know. It could be an eclipse that just hangs around. I don't know. It could be an EMP. I don't know. I wasn't given details. I was just given that. Oh, me too. I've got a little bitty greenhouse. It's not what I wanted, but you know what? It'll beat nothing. Yeah. But I mean, I don't really know how to explain. I Yeah, the little fish got ate, or got ate. He ate about 2 hours ago. I'm hoping Hunter Honeys will take his little fish home. That little fish eats 3 times a day. It's 1,000 wonders that fish ain't 100 pounds. He keeps eating like he's eating. I'm gonna be able to fry him. I got me a little. I think it's 4 by 8 foot, or maybe it's a 4 by 6 foot from Tractor Supply for $40. Like I told my husband, it will be nothing. Oh, did you just get 2 pigs? Cool. What kind did you get, Tony? I am looking for an intact potbelly pig boar. You know how hard it's to find one that's intact? Oh, I'll have to go look, Eva. So, how are you doing tonight, Miss Wendy? I want a boar potbelly pig that ain't had his jewels cut out. That way he can breed my potbelly pigs. Rick is wanting to get pigs now. All right, y'all. He has fought me tooth and nail over my critters. I told him, I said, there ain't no sense in having 23 acres if we're not going to use them. That's my way of thinking. This man has fought me tooth and nail. Finally, last weekend, no, weekend before last, he told me, he said, babe, I said, what? He said, I think we need to try to get some pigs. I said, he goes, no, pigs, not potbellies, but pigs. I said, okay. Because my way of thinking, okay, the potbellies are a little smaller. Yes, they have a lot more fat on them, which I can render into lard. But they're also small enough that he and I could butcher. This is my way of thinking. He's wanting to go in and get pigs, raise pigs. He said, the way things is going, this world's going crazy. I said, I've been trying to tell you that for years. Yorkshire and Duroc. Did you get males or females? Yeah, but I'm afraid he's going to want an arm and a leg, Monica. And I think he's already got all his sold, if I'm not mistaken. But my way of thinking with the potbelly pigs, yeah, they're smaller. They're still, you'd still get 100 pounds of meat off of them. Probably 75 to 100. Um, but they would be small enough for us to butcher because we don't have a place to go and we don't have a big freezer to go and hang, or not freezer, but refrigerator to go and hang it for several days and things in that nature. Because I'm going to tell you right now, all the poo meat processing plants around me is already booked up to 2022. Oh, wow. Yeah, all the processing centers around here is booked up till 2022. So we have to have something small enough to butcher it ourselves. And Mr. Brown won't listen to me. I'm just a stupid old woman. So I'm also wanting to get some of those Dexter cattle. And the reason I want Dexter's is because they're small enough that he and I can manage. Oh, yes, I have. But let me tell you something. Scipio, Oklahoma does not have a coin shortage. I can tell you where all them beggars are. They're back there in Mr. Brown's cubby. He probably has about $3,000 in change. He's saving for a rainy day. So I can tell you where the biggest part of the coins are. Yeah, I know, but I'm afraid if I get too big of a breed aid, that she would have. If I was to have a pot-bellied boar and breed it to like a bigger sow, that would be no problem. The problem is having a bigger boar and breeding it to a smaller sow. I'm afraid it would kill her. So that's my concerns. Because I have two female potbelly pigs. I have one male, but he's been, as they say, castrated. He does not have his jewels. I want a Cooney Coon so bad. I don't care for the guinea hogs, but I do like Cooney Coons. Not Tony. You take care, brother. But the reason I love Cooney Coons, look at their faces. They look like little Ewoks. I love Ewoks. If you see my Berber, he looks like a little Ewok. Well, if I could find a runt, I might be all right with the runt. I don't know. Oh, but they're just all they're trying to do is push over to that digital currency. They want they want everybody to have a card, not cash. Then they want to turn that card into a chip. So what we need to do is try to start growing our own food, doing everything we can, and just learn to barter with each other. That's all we can really do. Oh yeah, we've got stores asking around here for people to bring in coins and sell them to them. Hmm. Yep, that's all it is to keep track of you. They already do that on your phone. So, but evidently phones aren't good enough now. They want to go by the cards, and they're trying to get everybody to put those apps, those cash app things on their phones to where you don't have to touch anything. You just wave your little phone as a wand. Keep track who is buying the coins. But they're going to do all they can to get that chip in you. I am getting in so much dismay with the world. Oh, you got a few rolls of them? Yeah, they're going to do away with them. They'll end up doing away with all of them, honey. It's not just going to be the ones and the fives. They're going to do away with all of them. I'll be right back, y'all. I got to get something to drink. Well, honey, I'm gonna be honest with you. You think about it. Your paper money's costing more for them to mint than it's actually worth. It's just a psychological, you know. Yes, his name is Dana Covington, I believe. His name is Dana, and it's a I believe he's a preacher. Oh, is it Coverstone? David Dana Coverstone? But anyway, he, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really see any brick and mortar stores being open for long. Not even Walmart, your grocery stores. I see you having to buy everything online so they can keep track of what you're getting, unless you grow it yourself. But they're going to do what they can to starve you out to make you take what they want you to have. Oh, I watch comedians on YouTube because I have to get away from this crap sometimes. Have y'all, and I'm a, have y'all ever watched the Hodge twins? Oh my gosh, I know. I know. I know, me lady. Have y'all ever watched the Hodge twins? I mean, I know they're kind of a political channel, but I tell you what, I have laughed at those boys until I darn near peed myself. Oh, y'all got to see